Young man Travis Hunter, he got married to his sweetheart.
In this case, he coming with a whole lot of wealth and she ain't coming with nothing.
To go into this with no prenup is just foolish.
We be ascribing a lot of things to young people and we forgot what it was like to be young. So I'm gonna take more of a positive note on this one. There's hope for young Travis. I know one woman, or even like the relationship that Black women clearly are not standing for. And in this particular case, there's Black men who would join Black women, right? Because young man Travis Hunter, we all know that he got married to his sweetheart. I think her name is Leanna Lene, right? I mean, they look joyous, man. Puppy love. I don't know about y'all, but like looking at them as young people, I was like, oh my God, the love that they showed, like just that innocence that they were. So anyways, I mean, I know most of us as adults don't believe in that, but people were saying that like, yo, they ain't got no prenup. And apparently that caused consternation and concern for people whose business it is not. What are y'all thoughts in regards to young Travis? Well, before I get to that, before I forget, Jay, by the way, for those of you guys who didn't see the episode, Jay owes us money. Because S&M and I and anybody who understands young love, puppy love,
You bet on
relationships,
stupid
Black
and you
people, whatever, right?
You bet on stupid and you won. Go ahead, whatever.
We bet on the inevitable.
On the sure thing, and we won.
Okay, whatever.
It would almost be stupid not to bet on the inevitable. We saw this from a country mile.
Yeah.
Jay, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, so Jay, the loser in this particular bet, why don't you start first in regards to puppy love, poor planning? Like, I mean, how do you feel? Like, come on, man.
This is just another in a series of unfortunate decisions by a dumb dummy. I wish he could just watch the show or something, man. I know you watch it. Don't tune me off when I'm talking, Travis. I'm talking to you, sir. You listen. I've been there. Okay. I've been in relationships. People were like, "Hey, that relationship isn't good for you." And I was like, "You know what? You just don't believe. You don't understand my love." And I dug in deeper and I poured more into it because I was going to show the world that they were wrong. And no, man, no. Many of us have had years, decades of scoping out gold diggers and women with nefarious purposes, and we can spot them, and we're telling you, you got one, and not in the good sense. All right. So yeah, I don't. It's funny. I think she's one of the worst things that happened to his future, not only because of her really clingy nature, like he can't be in pictures with chicks without me, whatever. When technically she's the one that he should be watching, but not just that. Like that, she already has expressed her intention to impose her will upon his interaction with his fans based on their gender. That's going to help. That's going to hurt him in some sense, I do believe. But now this isn't even good money sense. Like you should have your pockets set and then do for her what you want to do for her, but have it set aside. To go into this with no prenup is just foolish, man. I mean, even if we are wrong and you guys end up happy, that's great. But on the small chance that the rest of the world or the majority of the reasonably thinking public is right and this chick is not good for you, she's not good for your brand, she's not good for your long-term future, build yourself in some safety. Why wouldn't you do that? That's just, it's ludicrous. And so I'm disappointed. I would be disappointed if I thought better of him. But he's already cost me money and he's cost me enough time, and I passed the mic.
Oh man, I love it. And make sure you just pass that money too while you passing the mic. Woo woo, catch up.
Food stamps.
It's on my IG, by the way. Let me stop. But
maybe twice as much then, if that's the case.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you go to the food stamps,
because that
better double up.
And we can't be talking about that on live. That's like
You're
fraud
right.
or something. Damn it.
Not buy food with it.
You know. So I support Jay's stance in this. I'm actually confused as to why in the hell he didn't get a prenup. I appreciate the fact that he loved her so much and that he doubled down because he did not like how she was being treated. As a matter of fact, when she came out, she was actually booed. But recently, and so he was like, babe, I got you no matter what, just like you had me no matter what. I'm going to double down on this and show you how much I love you by not having this prenup in place. And I think prenups are great. I think it's great for average Joes, right? If you average Joe got something. So I think it should be a way of life of doing prenups point blank, period. In this case, he coming with a whole lot of wealth and she ain't coming with nothing. This is clearly the case of somebody not bringing anything to the table, where we have so many men asking black women in particular, what you bringing to the table? And here we got this woman who ain't bringing shit. And as a matter of fact, to make matters worse, there is videos where it kind of looked like, besides the fact that she said she didn't like him initially, she still don't like him. Because if you notice, she danced closer on strangers in the house party than she did with him at the wedding. And so, but that, I don't know. I say good luck to him. I'm happy to see what's happening, and good luck. So that's where I'm going to stand right there, is good luck. And I appreciate this young love. And may he not be walking into a trap. But we already know he's in the trap. She was like cheese and he was the mouse. And so, good luck, sir.
You know, my God. For as cynical as y'all sound, I was about to get into my cynical bag, because I'm cynical, but I realize my cynical is different than y'all cynical, right? Because my cynical allows me to still have hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sitting here, we don't know these people. We don't know this girl, right? These are young people. We forgot what it was like to be young, how serious everything was once upon a time, right? Like, okay, sure, she was out there twerking, I guess, at some party. She's at a wedding. She knows people are looking. You know, she might be a little bashful or whatever, right? She's dressed up, right? We just be judging from our own perspective. Now, listen, I'll get this out the way quick. I agree with y'all from a financial planning standpoint. Okay, fine, right? Yes, get a prenup. Hopefully he can get a postnup. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, he's just coming into some serious money. Yes, he was making NIL money. That shit gets bust down or whatever. So we can't pretend like, oh yeah, he might get 5 million, but in truth, he might only really see about 2 of that. And he got to bust that down with everybody else, including his mama and them, and everybody else who has like obligations, right? So now she's the newest one. Right? So it's like, act like there aren't people already who feel like they are entitled, right? And so now she's his wife, right? And if she bears some children and they have a fruitful love and union, I mean, who are we? I hope that they make fools out of all of us that are old and cynical. You get what I'm saying? Because we be ascribing a lot of things to young people, and we forgot what it was like to be young. So I'm going to take more of a positive note on this one, right? Because even if he does lose his money, you got guys who got prenups, who done been in the league and left the league and they were still broke, right? If he's gonna be broke, he gonna be broke just because he gonna be broke. He making poor choices, right? That's gonna show out through and through. There are people, matter of fact, Russell Wilson, I think his name was, right? Didn't he get married to a white girl and then eventually shit didn't work out over there? You dig what I'm saying? And then eventually he got married to a black. So, and nobody ain't tripping about that. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that there's hope for young Travis. He's young. He might have some heartbreak, and that's fine. And you know what? Yes, his heartbreak might cost him more than the rest of us, but guess what? We all been through it. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid he got to go through it. So I'm going to tip my cap to young. Yeah, the rest of y'all can talk that talk. But I'm going to, just like I was right about this happening, I hope I am right that their love endures. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to
Fuck
say
y'all.
love,
She
love,
gonna leave
love.
him and tell all his secrets. Just watch. And then when she
Um,
does, can I get my money back? You know what I'm saying?
no, you can't
Can I
get your
get
money back. That's a completely different. You have to make a new bet, sir. That is
Facts.
uh,
completely
all
different.
right.
Don't be
I
trying
bet
to
she's the most
renege.
expensive beard ever. All right, go ahead.
What? Not you
Wow. Not
calling. Wow. Now that was
wow.
unexpected.
Wow.
So
I mean, but okay, hold on now. Okay, but if that was the case, then what's the problem then?
Huh? Because you don't write a blank check. Dude, don't
Come
write a
on, man.
blank check. Write that
So
shit, write that in.
so you gonna try to tell somebody else the value of their, situation and how they value someone who can hold that type of secret and show up for them a certain type of way?
That's
You
what
put
we
a
do
number on
every
that?
week. That's what we
Huh?
do every week. That's what we do every week. And I'm doing it to Travis right now. And I'm telling
No,
him, dude,
no.
you should
I'm
have like
saying
budgeted for that.
I'm saying, assuming that you're correct, right? I'm gonna go down this road with you, right? If you're talking about a beard, I'm saying that for him, like in a marriage, maybe that's something that's so important to him. This all makes sense. You just unlocked it. I think you
Okay.
defeat your own point,
No,
right?
no,
At
no, no, no,
first,
no,
I
no.
probably would agree with you. It don't make sense, but if what you're saying is true, then the question becomes: can you put a certain value or a number on that type of secret, right? That type of lifestyle, right? That type of support, right? SNM, you see where I'm going with this or no?
Well, I see where you're going, but I'm still surprised that you said beard because I ain't read the beard situation at all. I just read
Me
stupid.
neither, but I'm
Like,
like, I'm down. You wanna go down this road? I'm
Go back
down.
and watch his videos.
yeah. Well,
Go back and watch him off the
I think
field.
he
Just
may
watch
be
him,
on
watch his
a
mannerisms,
spectrum
just watch
or
him.
something. I
But
think
it's
he may be
whatever.
on a spectrum or something, and he appreciate that she respects and he found love, even though he appears, and I'm not diagnosing him that way, but he appears to be slightly on the spectrum, you know,
So
side.
he's either beardy or on a spectrum. Okay.